everyone, we're here at the Progressive Sealing Service Center, and I just wanted to go through a couple of pump upgrades that we have been doing in our shop, specifically with the Wimco Torque Flow Model C pumps. What I wanted to go through was a couple of the issues that we have been finding with these pumps, and then we'll tear it down and I'll come back and we'll show you what we did to fix those issues. So first off, here we go. This is a 4x3 model. So a couple of the normal issues that we see with these pumps are, one, you've got the back cover here. So what happened was this impeller was sitting on this front face. This is our wear plate. What you can see is this gap right here. The volute comes up. That gap is inside the wet end. So the issue is a lot of the solids and material can pack in behind. And we've got some pictures. I'll cut away to a picture here of a couple of pumps that we've seen where it is just full of junk. A lot of times these pumps are used for sewage treatment, so you can imagine there's some pretty gross stuff there. The other thing is that same gap you'll see around the sleeve here. And this sleeve also does not extend all the way. So what you can see is the taper, which fits into the taper of this bore. This taper doesn't, the sleeve doesn't come all the way up to the taper. So you get a lot of wear. We've actually seen where string and different kinds of materials can wrap around this shaft and literally cut it right off. So what we do is we will extend this sleeve. This is an example. So you've got a gap here, first of all, a gap here where material can pack into that gap. And then you have the sleeve that's unextended. You have the gap here that's an issue. And then what you'll see is this seal was having some issues. Right now we've got the seal chamber or the stuffing box pulled off, but I'll show you what we do with that upgrade as well. And then we'll also be upgrading some areas of the bearing frame. But those are a couple of the key issues that we see. We see issues on this gap with material getting behind. We see shaft issues on here with material wrapping around and cutting off the shaft, and then issues with the sleeve and the gap here. So I'll come back, we'll pull this apart. I'll show you some of the other aspects of this pump, and then we'll start to put it back together with all of our enhancements. And like I said, the same thing, we do the same exact upgrades on the 8x6, and we do the same on the 5x4. They're just different sizes of pumps. Okay, see you shortly. Okay, we're back at the shop and we have finished up that pump that we tore down. And I'm just gonna show you the upgrades we did and the function that those upgrades provide. So here we go. We have the finished pump upgrade. Now I'll go through from front to back here. I'll go through what we've done. So this is a brand new impeller. High chrome white iron, so higher wear. The same wear plate is on this, but I'll show you a couple things we did. We have upgraded the impeller bolt. These pumps normally come with a really short bolt that has very little thread engagement. We have custom made a bolt. It's longer. We've also custom made the shaft. I got an upgraded bolt so they get more engagement on the threading on the shaft. So that gap that I mentioned right here at the wear plate, we have machined the housing and we've added our own ring that comes in and extends out all the way to the wear plate and closes up that gap. We've also, when we install the back cover, we also RTV'd around here. So there's no opportunity for ingress of material. I'll show you some pictures as well. Also have sealed up around the center portion of this, and that sleeve that we have in there, that is extended all the way up to the back of the impeller and also RTV'd. So there's no way that string and material can get in behind and come wrap around the shaft and cut it off. It'll wear the sleeve, but then you have the opportunity to replace that sleeve very easily. In addition, we've taken the middle of this back cover and we've bored open a hole, and our custom made seal chamber has a nose on it. Again, I'll cut away to some pictures here. That nose on that seal chamber extends all the way through the back cover up to the edge so that it can seal up. And then we also install a spiral track to push those solids back out. But we don't push them into the back behind the back cover. We push them out into the back behind the impeller, and then they get pumped out with all the rest of the material. So that's another upgrade. We also upgrade the back cover washers. Again, you can see they're RTV'd right around here. We upgrade the back cover washers, more heavy duty so that we can have a better holding power on the wear plate. We've upgraded with our 1810 Chesterton seal. So this is a higher service seal, allows us to have better face protection. We have the spiral track inside the seal chamber, 316 seal chamber. So all of these work together to help work out. And I'm sorry, this is actually a 1510 seal, not an 1810. The shaft that we have, we've also made a new shaft here. This is 17.4 pH 1150. So it's a heat treated stainless steel shaft, provides great strength. We've also installed impro seal bearing protection. So these are elaborate seals that go on the front side, also on the back side, protects the bearings from any kind of ingress of water, dirt, material. So it helps save those bearings, keeps the grease in as well. And then the last thing we did was install a new breather valve. We also use these breather valves, upgraded the sight glass. We also have an option. We do have a couple pictures where we've done a sight tube, allows it a little bit easier to see how much oil you have in the pump. Those are just some of the upgrades. We've done multiple upgrades of this, and it just helps these run much better. Okay, if you have any questions about that, please feel free to reach out to us. Thanks so much.